everyone! Welcome to January wrap-up. I am afraid I only read 2.5 books in January, which isn't great, but it's okay. Let's start with the first book that I read in January, which was The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Now, 10%. I've only got this on my Kindle, which did make it quite hard to read, because I do find ebooks hard to read. I actually didn't like this book. I found the actual plot is good, the idea of the story is good, but I didn't like the writing. I thought she was trying too hard. It was predictable, it was dramatic when it didn't need to be dramatic. It just annoyed me, unfortunately, which was so annoying because I really wanted this book to be good, and it took me so long to read because it's like 500 pages, and yeah, I just felt really disappointed at the end. Even though the plot was a decent plot, it just wasn't executed well. Next book was Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Oh, I love this book. This didn't take me long at all because it's a play. It took me about 2 days, I think. I loved it. I mean, I'm a Harry Potter fan anyway, and I can't believe it took me this long to read it, but I thought it was really good. The only few things, that I didn't like about this was, now that I know what it's about, I don't like the name. Yeah, I don't think the name suits it. I don't know why she called it that. There's a few things that I can see flaws with. There are a few things that didn't quite add up, which was such a shame because I really wanted it to be fluid, and it seemed like it is, but there's just some bits that I can't believe, and it's really annoying. Okay, and the half a book I have read in January is The Girl in Between. I am not loving this book, but I'm only halfway through, so it might get better. But again, I feel like the idea is really good, but I don't actually feel like the writing is that great at the moment. So January, unfortunately, was a bit disappointing for reading, and that makes me so sad. I'm really hoping for a better February. I said in my last video that I'm not going to do TBRs anymore because I cannot stick to them. I get into a mood or I buy a new book and I just have to read that one there and it just can't wait. Or I feel like I fancy a book at first and I'm like, oh, actually, I really don't want to read this now, I want to read this. And I don't want to feel pressured to read books I don't want to read. So I'm just going to do wrap-ups and one other video that I will announce in the next few days. If you've read any of these books, please let me know. I would love to know, because I know that The Bone Season and The Girl in Between probably aren't that well known. I had never heard of The Girl in Between. It was recommended at work, and it's actually our book club book. And it's just on Kindle. You can't get it in paperback, so I'm guessing it's actually not that well known. And The Bone Season I've had on my Kindle for a while but never read it, and that also was a book club book. So, oh no, that sounds really bad. That means the only book I have read that's my choice was Harry Potter, which I read in 2 days. Oh, been a bad reader this month. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!